All right, what's going on, gang? So, as discussed yesterday, what we're going to be working on is a couple of things. First up, something cool to mention is that our meeting booking bot is working. So you can see here that we have scraped leads, valid leads out of that that are SMS compatible, and we're tracking responses and meeting books from there. There's a few bugs you can see, like there's negative responses that have been tracked, but the actual responses themselves haven't been tracked. So, like, I want to know the total number of responses. And, you know, obviously, like, this number is boosted up. These numbers are off except the meeting booked. Like, honestly, I'm thinking about getting rid of the responses and response percentages and just having, like, negative responses, because I don't really think it's that useful to know the response percentage, because really the main thing I care about is just the meetings booked percentage. And I think 5 is accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's actually 8. So it's 8 that were booked. So a percentage of 0.4% meetings booked from text messages sent is probably pretty good. I've heard people generally say that about 5 to 20 is average per day. Like, a lot of it just depends on the area, like where you're scraping, the lead quality, and like that's the thing about SMS blasting is it's just very. But you can see like here it's getting updated in real time, so it's like negative responses are coming in, and then also some responses are coming in and getting registered. So it is working, which is good. And the main stat I care about anyway is meetings booked. Something we are going to have it check is go through all of the webhook error logs that got sent to my SMS and figure out what the errors were and how we can fix them. So that so that's good. I'm glad that all that's working now. Going here into data enrolled. Yep, it's, yeah. So, so our bot is working, which is cool. I'm curious, in terms of functions, I think would be cool to add. Adding like a bar here for how much it costs would be interesting to know. So, that would be interesting to know, like how much it cost me to scrape them all. This, like, specifically how much it costs, like, per day. But it's kind of hard to tell that. So, like, for reference, to scrape about 10,000 leads, which have been, like, the total that, like, I've sent and tested this month so far, it's been about $30. So, like, I think that sounds about right. Like, I mean, honestly, I think there might be a bug inside of there. So, no, not this. What is the total number of leads that our system thinks that it's scraped so far? God. Okay. Yeah, let's build this out. I mean, it's like hard to say the exact specifics. Like, I think it's about right. I just don't want to be spending more than necessary. So I want to make sure that we're like on the right track and that we're not spending like too much. But yeah, it's cost about $50 for the last whatever amount. Um, what I think I'm gonna do is I've like continuously been having problems with this like database function that I built in. Um, like on paper, it seems like a good idea because it's like, oh, we're gonna be able to track it within, but Outscraper already just has like a native tool for making sure that. I'm thinking about just getting rid of it though. My arm's like a moozy, Susie, jacuzzi. How many are leads where the original item data couldn't be matched for filtering? Oh. For our API pull to Outscraper, we are including these active filters for both the phone number is not blank and the subtypes contain one of painter and painting, right? Does Outscraper pull after the API call tell you how much it costs to scrape that number of leads? Because if it tells us, I would like to just, stick it there. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Exploring the code base to figure out why these filters are implemented. Okay, cool. How about you check the Outscraper API docs to see if it allows a filters parameter? Here's everything you need to know about the API. Outscraper provides this as a JSON file. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm interested in logging exactly how much it costs to scrape and enrich the leads from Outscraper for that day specifically, and then tracking it on the spreadsheet. as you can see, I've added a new cost parameter at J1. I want the cost to scrape the leads to be updated on the date of which it cost. So for example, if it cost $10 to scrape all of the leads on the 9th, then it should be updated to that specifically. But if it cost 15 to update it on the 10th, then that should also be updated specifically. Okay. Yeah, here's a few things that we're going to be able to fix. You have 101 fever? Oh, shit, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, boss. I'm trying to... I've gotten a lot of this cold SMS bot working. There's just a few more details I'm trying to grab. First off, one of them is inside of the API, I want to parse the filters so that we're not... so that I'm not just paying for more than necessary, because Outscraper allows you to, if I, use this as a template, Outscraper allows you to do some advanced filters for both phone is not blank and subtypes contains one of painter and painting. And then obviously we like delete zip and then use zip codes. That's something else I should check, is making sure that we're actually using zip codes and not just the area. That will be another thing that I'm going to check. And then also, just while I'm here, I'm trying to just also be able to track the cost per day of scraping the leads. It would be cool if GHL allowed me to track the cost to send all those texts, but it does not. So, can't do that. I am thinking about switching over to Twilio, and not because it'd be cheaper, but just because I can do, like, it's just more flexible. Like, I can just do more with it in terms of code. Like, I can, do stuff like pull out the exact cost, and it's just more of a flexible platform compared to GHL because, it's made to do that. To use direct HTTP requests instead of SDKs, Google Maps search methods, so the SDK doesn't support the filter parameter. Added 2 active filters. Phone number is not blank. Excellent. Subtype is one of painters, paintings, and stays. Okay. Filters are applied server-side, reducing data transfer. Only business with phone numbers are returned. Okay. Let's run a test 1000. No. Leads to scrape from Outscraper. No. What? No. Stop. I'm seeing things. Let's run a test 1000 leads to pull from Outscraper. I sent one to my thumbnail bro and he agreed. Oh, which one? I need to push out some more of those shorts. Opus clip. Opus clip doesn't allow a lot. Okay, cool. God damn it, really? It doesn't let you do it? That's bullshit. Investigate filter support on other endpoints. Oh, yeah. That sucks. By default, it returns all fields. Use fields equals query name. What about the fields parameter? Would that do what we want? Damn. What would be the benefit of adding the fields parameter? I don't think Outscraper is data based. It's just number of queries based for pricing.
That's all right. That's all right. So we'll do view creator database, and I want you to review the entities and the enums directories in both of these projects and do a full scan of all the files and come back to me with a report on whether or not these files are perfectly consistent as they need to be. So don't edit any code, but do an in-depth review and identify if they are consistent. Okay, so you guys see what I'm doing? So just that one's going to work on, I wonder what it's going to call that one. Entity enum consistency review. Okay, wow. This is great. So it's able to, like, not only does it, like, if I go back to my terminal workflow, so my terminal workflow does not really do that. Wow. Wow, this is actually, this might be the new workflow, guys. This actually might be the new workflow. If you guys are watching, have not already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. I'm live every single day, and let's get it. So it's just like normal Claude. I mean, I don't even have to pay for this, do I? I didn't pay for any plan. I just literally signed up, and it's completely free if I'm using Claude. Now, if I wanted to use their native AI, like it would be like almost like Cursor where you pay for usage, right? But this, I can just launch all my Claude instances in it, and it's almost like an IDE, but you can't see the code. All right, let's see here. So let's give these Claude Code instances some more tasks. So, oh my gosh. Hold on. Jeez. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic. Jeez. Hey, what do you want? Okay, okay. All right, fine. I'll use the Codex one next. All right, you don't have to threaten me. You don't have to threaten me. I get it. All right, I'll use the Codex one next. I'll give it a task. I'm gonna give it a really easy one though, because it's garbage. All right, fine. That's it. Jeez, guys, my ex will not give me a break today. Okay, so we're gonna try this Codex one next. So can I just drag and drop this? Okay, so what's really cool is you can just drag and drop these around, which is cool. Yeah, WDM, we're doing some work right now. We're gonna post this on YouTube as well. So say what's up to YouTube. All right, so we're gonna use Codex, and I'm just gonna instruct, or what's it using model-wise? So is it literally already hooked up to a new model? Yeah, so it's literally already hooked up to all my Codex configurations, just like I was running in the terminal. Do a complete in-depth review of the project, and I want you to come back to me with an analysis on the API and different use cases of how we can actually improve our console logging, or not necessarily our console logging, but just our logging in general for debugging. Do an in-depth review of our existing logging system and come back to me with potential improvements that we can make. Okay, so, you know, I want to keep using this. I want to see, I don't know how long this YouTube video is right now. I think that you guys get the gist of it. You know, it's like, this is very, very interesting. I think that for the rest of this stream, I actually want to, I want to use Warp for the rest of the stream, because this is very interesting. This is a much better experience than I'm used to with the terminal workflow. So shout out to two people. Shout out to WDan and shout out to Hung for recommending Warp. It did take me a while to come around to it, but I will say this actually has a lot of potential. So I'm going to continue with the live stream, but I just wanted to make a brief YouTube video. The YouTube video is 18 minutes long now, so I'm going to wrap up. But from my understanding, this has a lot of potential to be a better workflow, and I'll tell you why. Look how it labels the terminals with what's actually being worked on. So I like the CLI experience. I like the agentic quad code CLI experience. That's my approach to development and to agentic vibe coding. But what's nice about Warp is that it literally labels it, and I can drag these to new tabs, and I can have way more terminals open than I would if I wasn't actually using Warp. So I'm not, again, not sponsored by them in any way, but for the rest of the stream, we're going to be using this.
Check the error logs.
A good shot. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the YouTube video now. Appreciate you tuning in. So now that it is, let's get back to vibe coding and building. But this is incredible. The trends, by the way, is not yet configured. Just so you guys know, this is not working yet. Profiles work. I mean, all this. I mean, it's incredible how much we have working. And actually are going to be able to make for a workspace that you can use. You don't have to switch to terminal mode to run terminal commands. Oh, I don't think these are terminals, are they? Does anybody know in the chat? How do I open up a Warp? So Super Combo Gamer said Warp is like an AI terminal. XCarm said Command plus T, new tab, Command D equals split screen. So how do I open up like a terminal and just open up Claude Code? Like how can I link Claude Code? So you can see that you can link to all these different models here. So it's similar in that way to like a cursor where you can just integrate with whatever model that you want. But I actually only want to work inside of Claude Code. So agent mode terminal. Okay, so there we go. So terminal. So run command. So if I just run Claude, is that just going to run Claude for me? So let's see here. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah. So that opened up Claude, and then is this is interesting. So this just okay. So you can see I'm running Claude here. So I can do the same thing here, I assume. So let's also run Claude here, and now I'm going to do terminal. Wow, so I can literally use Warp just with my normal Claude plan, which is really interesting. So let's run Claude here as well. And let's run Claude here as well. And how many terminals can I actually open up? So let's see here. So literally
interesting. Using ad scraper, why not scraping yourself? Because I want to because it's cheaper than if you were going to scrape it with Google. Which is weird. You wouldn't think it would be cheaper, but it is like straight up just cheaper. And like I did a whole like big in-depth like price God, I'm really interested in this. Okay, this is called Warp. I think this is interesting. Create a new project, open repository. Huh, this is interesting. I wonder how to use this. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to dig around that. later.
Cursor is the ability to drag and drop files. And if you're just working natively in the CLI, you can't do that normally. But the thing is Warp also has the file directory here for you. So I click here, and
Oh, okay, so he's using Opus 4.5. God, what's that command? It's Control I, right? Is it Control I? I don't know. I got all of these errors. I believe that they probably need to be fixed.
configurations, just like I was running in the terminal. Do a complete in-depth review of the project, and I want you to. With Warp, basically what I've heard, I'm not sure yet. I have never tried it out, but I've been hearing a lot that Warp is getting better, and that I should try Warp out because it will improve my development workflow. So with that being said, I just downloaded Warp. I clicked download for Mac, so I have it downloaded here. So we're gonna get this downloaded, and we're gonna launch it. We're gonna try it out. So this is the first time I've ever used it. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, but just want to try out it inconvenient and see if that's on Warp. So here I have, let's see, I haven't even signed plan usage, so just use like Claude code inside of Warp. At least that's what I've heard. So let me sign up real quick. I'm going to sign up. So take that thought, open it up. Okay, what does that do? Oh wow, okay, so just a bunch of agents up. So I guess this is how you use is there a way to open up just a terminal though? Terminal? Like, I don't think that these are terminals, are they? Does anybody know in the chat? How do I open up a Warp? So Super Combo Gamer said Warp is like an AI terminal. XParm said Command plus T, new tab, Command D equals split screen. So how do I open up like a terminal and just open up Claude code? Like how can I link Claude code? So you can see that, you can link to all these different models here, so it's similar in that way to like a cursor where you can just integrate with whatever you want. But I actually only want to.
All right, I'm trying to figure out how to use this bot.
Cloud code. So agent mode terminal. Okay, so there we go. So terminal. So run command. So if I just run Claude, is that just gonna run Claude for me? Let's see here. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah. So that opened up Claude, and then this is interesting. So this just okay. So you can see I'm running Claude here, so I can do the same thing here, I assume. So let's also run Claude here, and I'm gonna do terminal. Wow. So I can literally. Okay, so you can see I'm running Claude here, so I can do the same thing here, I assume. So let's also run Claude here, and I'm gonna do terminal. Wow. So I can literally use warp just with for me. So terminal. So run command. So if I
Okay. It's not in the terminal. It's in their own whatever thing. So if I like open up my repository, say I open like this up. Oh, I need to. I need to connect back to the VPS. Okay. Okay. Control Shift. Oh, okay. You need Node.js. Okay. You guys aren't going to be able to see this. Damn, really? All right. Need Node.js specifically. Node.js. Yeah, just give me the installer. I just want to install it. Accept, next, install. Okay, cool. Oh, I shouldn't have closed out of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't understand how to install Claude code. Claude code. I am interested in trying this out. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. It's all working. Well, this dev shit is starting to get real fucking annoyingly expensive.
Run Claude, is that just gonna run?
So with cursor and anti-gravity. Huh, interesting. Oh, okay. Cloud code requires git bash. Okay. Let's download git bash. There's a lot of stuff that you have to install when you're coding that you just don't really know. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I don't even understand like what the fuck Git is. Distribution version control system designed to handle everything. Uh, um. Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about. Yeah, no, I mean I'm trying to install Cloud Code. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's the wrong command. All right, Windows. Let's try it now. Again, I would love to show you guys this stuff, but I cannot. So actually, I think you guys can see this stuff. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything bad there. Oh, okay, cool. Smile is something green and blue, and I don't know. Okay. All right, so now what I do is I run Claude. Or, you know, I guess just not. When you start an interactive session with a Claude command. Okay, so Cloud -- help. Okay, I guess not. So we can copy this and just go there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like dark mode. Yep, I have a Claude subscription. I guess I could have just used the API. Oh, you know, maybe you guys weren't supposed to see that. Claude can make mistakes due to prompt injection risk. Only use it with code that you trust. Do you trust the files in this folder? Yep. Okay. Run init to create a claude.md file with instructions for Claude. Okay. This is cool. I've never used this before. Okay. Hello. Schlepping. Okay. Okay. Cool. I guess while I'm in here. All right, let's go back to warp. Claude. Oh, okay. Terminal. Am I spelling it wrong? Am I retarded? Just in your terminal. You know, I think I might just, like, actually genuinely be retarded. I mean... Claude is not a recognized as a internal or external command operating program or batch file. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Um, how do I save this as a path? Okay.
Set up the configuration of windows, tabs, and panes that you'd like to save. Then hold the command panel with Command D. Type save. Enter. You'd like to save. Then hold the command panel with Command D. Type save. Enter the name. Click save.
Yep.
Then you can open the command palette, type pound, search through, select your saved button, type pound, search through, and select your saved launch configuration.
Is it?
Panes that you'd like to save. Then hold the command panel with Command P. Type save.
Uh. Okay. So if I open it back up, Okay. Control Shift S. Okay. Control Shift P. Okay. Create. Save new launch configuration. Okay. Control Shift P. Launch configurations. Okay. Save new launch configurations. Claude. Scraper bot. Save configurations. Okay, I don't need to open that. Huh. I'm looking for the course link. Oh, yeah, bro. Don't worry. I'm just going to send you my PayPal. Why don't you do me a solid and just send me $10,000? And the value you're going to get from that? I don't know. Go through all of our current code and explain to me what our bot does. Cool. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay. What I want to have happen, so it's in roaming. Okay, that's not right. Yeah, Windows is like, wow, dude, you want to look for a file? How about you do me a favor and go fuck yourself? Whoa, dude. Is that fucking blackface? Okay, fucking... No. Great. Now my whole computer's all kinds of fucked up because I dared to search for a fucking file. Oh my god. Oh, are we back? Okay, thank fuck. Jesus. How dare I look for a fucking window? Okay. I'm currently using Warp to vibe code apps, and I saved a launch configuration, which I'm going to give you the file below. I'm also going to give you the Warp launch configurations doc. What I want to have happen is whenever we open a CMD line, it automatically runs the command Claude to open Claude. Okay. Key features.
Hey man, it's just Alex. Very important, but not immediately urgent. I got some half decent news for you about getting more jobs through the door in your area. Shoot, I gotta go. I got a call. But shoot me a text or give me a call back at December, and we'll talk by then. Bye.
Damn, this guy is desperate. It's kind of wild how desperate some of these people are. Keep in mind, there is also the GUI element, so I can go in and manually click around and create things. Looking at the README of the bot and what the bot has turned into, do a comprehensive overview of our entire bot and without writing any new code. Perhaps offer some areas of improvement where I don't see and haven't been integrated yet. And what I mean by areas of improvement is not new features, but making the features work better and ironing out any bugs and removing or adding things potentially that would make sense. I wish this text editor wasn't so, like, bugged. God damn it. Go through all of our bots' code and without writing any new code, offer advice to me for areas of improvement and streamlining certain code processes without adding any new features. Okay, cool.
Claude, run Claude T. It's going to open up like a div check roll at the top of the whether the app is focused. Tabs allows you to organize a window in both of these projects and do a full scan of all the files. Now I'm going to say review the @ViewCreator API and identify opportunities for us to make the code base more maintainable and scalable without breaking functionality. So I'm going to drop that in there. So that's basically, yeah, code base review.
Review our code base and identify opportunities for us to make the code base more maintainable and scalable without breaking functionality. Okay, let me look at Claude and see what our like usage is. Like, is it killing itself making this? I have another Claude code terminal open. %91%? That's fucking it? Okay. All right. All right. I get it. Really? God damn it. I have another Claude Code terminal that's also going through the code base and making some improvements. Don't do the same thing that terminal is doing, but anything that you've come up here that's unique that terminal has not been working on, do here. God damn, that limit is so fucking short. 70,000 tokens, that's it? Switch to extra usage. Yeah, I mean, I did. Yeah, so it's like, I already did that. Authorize. Authorize. Okay.
Thumbnail. So if you guys don't want to get rich quick, you're gonna want to check this guy out. He is legit. If you want to make like $20,000 in 5 minutes, this is the one. This is where you want to put your attention for sure. 20K in 5 minutes. But we're gonna make the voices of the people heard, guys. Yeah, send a message on Discord, Jesse. Yeah, so in less than 5 minutes, this guy's going live. So as soon as he goes live, we need a message. Pin the fin, bridge for the win. I kind of like bridge mind on the moon, because if it's just bridge, bridges, right? So I think bridge mine on moon is kind of good. All right. Let's see here. All right. So. Oh, also let's check. Did our clipping agent run? So we had another clipping agent. So no runs yet on this one. The next run is at 2. So we'll actually be able to come back to this bridge mine clips agent, and this is gonna run in like 5 minutes, which will be really interesting to see. Yeah, bridge mine on moon. All right, so 5 minutes, guys. Bridge mine on moon. Get ready, guys. Bridge mine on moon. Let's go. All right, so this is gonna run 5 minutes. Did the shorts run? Let's see. So yeah. So.
God damn, Claude is expensive. Jesus Christ. That is one thing about Cursor, is that Cursor is dirt cheap. I guess compared to this, god damn, dude. Like, I've only processed like maybe 70,000 tokens. Like with Cursor, that cost me like 50 cents.
Yeah, let him come live.
Here, it's cost me the equivalent of like $20. I mean, they better be pretty fucking good then.
And I'll join in too.
But, you know, we'll see.
Alright, let's go over to YouTube again, and we're gonna do, let's do publish and schedule, and we're now going to upload that demo to View Creator, and then we're gonna test the clipping agent as well with that demo, okay? So,
But, I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty big task that I'm having it do. I'm basically having it go, hey, you know, all this code that I've written that's probably like 30, 40,000 lines. Yeah, dig into all of it and see what's going on. So, you know, it kind of makes sense that it's like, it's like, oh my God.
I like to do this thumbnail is easy for you like this. Alright, so we'll do this, drag and drop that, and then I'll go grab the View Creator logo from the website. Easy. I want you to create a thumbnail with a white background and at the top of it, black text that says, what should the title of the video be? View Creator. What should the title of that demo be? Alright, we just hit 200 likes. Let's go, guys. Oh, shoot. We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Yeah, last Centennial, what's up? Alright, Bridge Mind on Moon, guys. Bridge Mind on Moon. Everybody get ready to raid. So, guys, we're going to raid Alex Finn. He's an AI influencer. And if you guys want to learn how to get rich quick. Alright, so here we are. Alex Finn. I'm going to drop a link to this again in the chat. I mean, there is money in the title. So if you guys want to learn how to get rich quick, we may learn a thing or two here. So wait, nobody post anything until the live actually starts. Misad said I want the live piano performance. We could hit that. It's not live yet though, yeah. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Alright, so View Creator, YouTube, View Creator. I'm gonna actually just be Go viral with UCreator. Alright, hold on. Alright, go viral with UCreator. No, I don't think like good title. Literally, the demo video that we made was about. Okay, I'm gonna do UCreator equals YouTube growth. Include the UCreator logo. Alright. We're live yet? Are we gonna learn how to get rich quick? Not yet.
So all of this has already spent like
Alright, so
$1.
thumbnail here. I mean, shoot, I should have learned something from Alex Finn and put the money in the thumbnail. Alright. Oh my gosh. UCreator equals YouTube growth. These are interesting. This one, what the heck? Alright, this one's actually decent. Alright, we'll use this one. Let's go back to this page and we'll just upload this this there. Boom. Alright. Alright guys. Time to raid, let's go. Hold on, we're about to get rich quick. Let's go. Bridge on the moon, let's go. Hold up here. Bridge mine on moon, let's go. Alright guys, raid. Bridge mine on moon, let's go, chat.
Hope everyone's been having a great.
There's more. Bridge mine on moon, guys. Alright guys, everybody raid. Bridge mine on moon, let's go.
I built something cool. Can I share the link? Says Mike Taylor. Describe what it is first before you share it. Here we go. We're going to build a full iOS app. Here's what I'm thinking.
I think we all got banned. Bridge mine on moon.
Enter your investments. What company is your investment in?
Okay.
Then every day the agent does
J35 said he got banned.
on your investments.
He shot us down.
The company that's doing all that, and it gives you a daily report. Are you going to spend the whole screen spinning? Probably. Being attacked by a vibe coding competitor. I've heard this. I've heard a lot of other people talking about us. We got up to this.
I think it's Mike's on out. I can't hear him. Bridge mine on moon.
Now my audio will work.
Alright. Alright, that's fine. That was fun. Alright. We'll let him do his thing. That was fun. Alright. So back to it, guys. So let's get to posting this demo.
I think it'll get cheaper after this. I think just like the brunt of dumping all of these files into Claude is making it go, what the fuck? I think that's accommodate this structure and to make sure that all future code that gets written is broken up like we're planning here. Control G. That's not really doing anything. Interesting. I got this error when running the reiterate command. Go through and fix it and fix any other errors like it. Yes, and don't. Oh. Well, I don't want that. um. You can run multiple different Claude code terminals editing the same file and it won't fuck itself up, right? Yeah, that's not really what I want.
Did 5.1 Pro go? No, 5.1 Pro is still going. This is a fantastic concept because it solves the biggest problem.
Use your brain. That thing in your head. Use it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I do like that Claude does take its time. Like, Claude really thinks about it and isn't, like, dicking around and, like, really does think about how this is going to affect the project. I don't really want that. As it stands currently, whenever I do the reiterate images step, I don't see an easy option for me to select all and then have it go through the review process. What I'm seeing is just regenerate selected, but I don't really want to regenerate them. I want a button that says review all current images so that we can score them based on the rubric. Our app currently doesn't look very good. What could we do to make it look better? In this situation, proceeding to the next step means that we're going to the create primary text step. Shouldn't the continue button mean that we are going through with this step and scoring and then regenerating? Maybe there should also be a gray button to the right of that saying skip review / regeneration and proceed to primary text. I want to improve the chunking techniques that we're using to send to the language models for both review, hook generation, basically everything. Using any of the information gleaned from this transcript, give me a write-up and plan out the code changes of the changes that we could make using these examples and how they would reduce API costs with an exact table showing it. Migrate all of the files. Peak vibe coding. Just sit here, head empty, no thoughts. It's great.